Hi there, signs of Taurus. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you. Hope you're doing really, really super well out there today. It is so pretty. I hope it's pretty where you are too. So we're getting into this reading here, Taurus. See what's going on with your life. I provide a channel for you, for your spirit guides, to contact my spirit guides. It's a whole thing. Put our energies together. And then we get some positive messages. So let's see what those messages are for you. I have the Everyday Enchantment Tarot that I'm using. And the original tarot deck to clarify. Before this reading, which sometimes it has a message in it, sometimes I was listening to a random YouTube song, right? It was Sheryl Crow, Strong Enough. So listen to that song. Don't worry about gender, but it's like, are you strong enough to be my man, so, or woman, or man, or you know what I mean? Look at it however you want to look at it, but it's a really good song. It says, when I show you that I just don't care, when I'm throwing punches in the air, would you be there to pick me up when I'm down? Are you strong enough to be my man? Please don't leave. That's what the song is. Okay, so I'm getting off of that because that's not everybody. So, whoa, there is your issue. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is your issue. The 6 of Coins. Nice. Nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull your wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Okay, Taurus, y'all might have the best reading ever. no, like out of all the signs, you might have the best. Yeah, you possibly have the best. Oh, goodness. So why are we looking at it that way? Okay, so guys, I have to tell you, this is a perception thing with your outcome. It is a perception thing because life has shown me that things that are good are really, truly always about to come into your life. You have to know that, believe it, and search for it too. Not constantly searching for it, you know, but I won't get into that technical stuff. So let me, I'm jumping ahead because this is just, it's not disturbing to me. It's just like, you shouldn't feel this way about all these wonderful things that are actually going to happen. So the 6 of Coins energy here, that is the energy of reciprocity, of equal give and take. You know whether or not something doesn't feel reciprocal. Like if you give this, then why doesn't this come back, right? Well, usually something might be off in the chemistry there, maybe. If that is your situation. If this is not your situation, then here's the deal. You've got many different options. And a lot of them are going to offer you reciprocity. So it's a give and a take. That's what kind of relationships you're wanting. Whether it's relationships or jobs, you want to give and take. You want lots of options. You do have that. And this is not new for Taurus. You're taking your time. You're no judgment. You're taking your time here. Deciding with the Hangman energy. That's what Taurus does. That's a good thing. It's kind of like better safe than sorry, but it feels a bit like, oh wow, I've got so many choices. Like, and when I say I'm saying it from your point of view because the messages are channeled. So I just explained that. This is like, you know, I've waited so long. I still don't know what to choose with the head on the hand. But, I mean, look, instead of being focused on a specific thing, like a goal, or I want this choice or that choice. Instead of being focused on a specific thing, why don't we focus on the emotions and the feelings that you want to experience? So at the heart of the matter. So not the brain is going to label things, right? So that's that logic, and it's going to say, well, this is like this and this is like that. But the heart knows the feeling that you want to have. And I think that's what that's really saying here, is that this is the feeling your heart wants to have, which it is total contentment. 9 of Cups. You want everything that you want lots of things, you want all these comforts, but you also want to share it with others. And that's a beautiful thing. You have a lot of spiritual healing here. With the blues in your reading, it's representing to me spiritual healing. And the greens, your heart chakra. You're about to come past a waiting period here where the options will not look as confusing. Once you decide to tap into this, I have a wish granted, I have everything I could possibly want energy. When you can feel that, this stuff comes in. It comes flooding. The Hierophant is in the reverse in the past, Taurus. So this is, for not all, but for many of you, it was a period of time where we didn't really feel like ourselves. It could have been a period where things might have been unstable, and shaky is not a word that Taurus likes to hear. They don't want to hear shaky. They want to know that something's good before they, So this is like, it could be that, or it could be like the Hierophant in reverse. This person on the card is teaching you about all different kinds of maybe religions or spiritual things. But this energy here in the reverse for the past is like, how can we do something maybe non-traditional with still taking some of the things that we want to take with us and move forward with that to find ourselves. Ultimately, that's the goal. This is why you don't feel this energy at the moment. At the moment, there's a delay with the 9 of Coins, or there's somebody who is just very codependent on you. Maybe it's an unhealthy relationship. It could be like that. Or you're waiting on news to move forward, and you're like, God, when's this news going to get here? So that's the energy of this waiting. But Spirit is saying, here's the 4 of Wands. Here's your future energy. It's coming in as a celebration. Yes, you will be successful. 1111. If you're worried about finding a twin flame, yes, once you find your twin flame inside yourself, you can find it in the outside too. You gotta, come on, baby, light your own fire first. 2 of Coins is how you're feeling. It feels like you're maybe trying to balance a lot, but look, you can't wait to put it down because it's some good stuff. So it's like you got some good stuff to share, and it's heavy, but you're about to put it here. We have birds in the sky. We have new perspectives. We have someone pointing up because that's where you're going. We have somebody looking at the bill and being like, yeah, I can get that. I can pay for that because that's that. I'm able to handle this. No matter what tosses me, no matter what ebb and flow, I'm able to handle this. And this is confidence. Yeah. And, the underlying issue also might be regarding charity or others helping others, just in very nice, kind ways, in any ways that you can help somebody. Doesn't have to be money necessarily. It's really, most of the time, some people just want a smile, or for you to open the door for them to feel, that burst of, oh, I feel appreciated. It doesn't really take much of a good gesture to, make quite an effect. So the 4 of Wands here, future, like I said, this is your celebration. It's the graduation, initiation. It's something that's been planned for a while. It could be commitment. It could be like, I haven't decided what I wanted to commit to here in the past, but here in the future, I've definitely decided, yep, I want to commit to this, at least for this cycle. The High Priestess here is what you're thinking about, and I love that energy. What you're thinking about are the things that are underneath the surface. You're thinking about the occult knowledge, which only means hidden, the word occult. It is this hidden knowledge, and you're thinking of, okay, I got this flame inside me. Where is my other flame? Like feeling like there's more purpose here, but you've got to go deep within and find out what that is. The fox here with the high priestess is like clever, smart, very smart. The cat about to pounce on the mouse is relentless at its, quest to capture what it wants to capture. Okay, so I see this as something really, really good. You're probably a very powerful individual that you're dealing with yourself, and you're probably very powerful. That's probably what that's coming up. The 9s in your reading, though, are coming up because there's something from the past, from commitment issues that we need to let go, so that we can hold tight to the things that did work out, and then move past it. So the 5 of Cups with the Knight of Swords is just, it's in the reverse. So the thing that's not changing in this situation, is the amount of time that you're spending mourning on the 2 cups that have been spilled. These 3 cups are being used to plant flowers. You have dirt, grow flowers. Know what I mean? Got some dirt, grow flowers. Metaphorically, life gives you dirt, grow flowers. So there is change. That is usually a challenge for Tauruses, that you can break out of that characteristic for Tauruses. You can break out of that. Just be open to some maybe big drastic changes. The girl on the cards getting her bangs cut. That is a big deal for people when you want to get bangs, right? So cutting your hair to get bangs is a big, big deal. This is about choosing the things that are right for you too. Let me say that. You can change this outcome. You're ultimately going to have this celebration anyway. Okay, you're going to have something really work out for you. And this could be good things like a new house. This is something big. Graduation, marriage. It's something big. But you have a wish granted. You have choosing what is right for you by maybe basing it on with the feeling that you're wanting to have. And then, and then changing. So you can change this. This is kind of, I guess, what they say when they're talking about the Silva method or something. I think that's what it's called. I hope that's what it's called. It's about quantum, like, meditating and then visualizing like things from the future. So you can, if you know that you're holding on to some kind of disappointments, regrets, loss, sadness, sorrow, and that you're still moving through it, that's okay. You take as much time as you want. But if you like these things that will come in, these things right here, these abilities, this celebration, then you might want to make room for them. All right, guys, that's what I got for you, Taurus. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's get you an angel card, a few angel cards. You know what? Let's clear it. I'm going to clear it. You might have Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Scorpios. Remember this news, it's just not here yet. It's not that it's not coming. That energy, even if it's in the reverse, it shows up to let you know it's there. It's just whatever it needs. So like the 9 of Pentacles, it's there. There's just something that has to be, a delay that once it's up, there it is. Okay. Archangel deck. Give us messages for Taurus, please, Spirit. I have Guardian Angel. Love yourself unconditionally. Ask for help. Archangel Raguel. Be fair in all situations and maybe resolve your conflicts if it's time to do that. Skills are always being balanced. Remember that. Don't necessarily just mean justice. I mean in your life and in whole. There's a scribes for this. Yeah. Is that what they call it? Maybe she's a scribe. Maybe. So maybe you're a scribe. Seraphim, Seraphina, be an ambassador for Earth and build your bridge towards source. Then I have Archangel Muriel, trust in your own wisdom. That's that High Priestess energy there. Have faith in your own psychic impressions. Yes, believe in the psychic impressions that you get, and use wise discernment. And I know those sound like two separate things, but there's not once you associate a feeling with how you, you know, when you're like, I knew I was right. Once you can really, really associate that feeling, sometimes you can feel easier to yourself when you're all right. I hope that made sense. I know that didn't sound like it when I said it out loud. Archangel Prelimiac, let nature soothe you and serve the nature kingdom. Archangel Faith, with faith you are invincible, so believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And that is what I've got for you guys. Sending you lots of love. Sending you lots of light. You're always appreciated, and never forget that. So, bye guys.